What up, MetaZoo maniacs and cryptid campers? Today's March 8th, 2025, and in this video I'm going to go alphabetically over all the MetaZoo cards in the new set. Kind of like my chase cards, but pretty much cards that are my favorite just based on the artwork alone. And I'll make a different video, maybe the day after or the day after that, talking about the chase cards I can't wait to pull and possibly grade. But in this video we're going to just stick to some of my favorite cards in the new MetaZoo set based on artwork alone. And that basically, once I open a box, I will look forward to pulling these cards that I'm going to mention in this video to see what they look like in person. Because every card we're going to go over is going to look a lot different in person than these computer images, and they're going to probably look better than the computer images. So if they look good here, it's going to look even better when you pull it out of a pack. So in alphabetical order, we're going to start with Adventurer's Backpack, which is better known as Sam Sinclair's Backpack. So we got Ding Bell up here. I don't know what this is right here. We got Sam Sinclair's bat. It looks like they sanded off all the cool writing and engravings and stuff. We got Bigfoot right here. That's what Rabbit's Lucky Foot. Piasa bird. I don't know who that is. Van Meter visitor. Pretty cool stuff. I like that artwork. Can't wait to see this card in person. And since this list is in alphabetical order, you knew this card was coming up quick. Awful. Obviously, I can't wait to see this card in person. I don't think I need to explain that too much, but especially since it's a star rare, it'll have a hollow in the background. I just can't wait to see what that looks like. And they also mentioned too, there's going to be reverse hollows. So, oh, and Funko Slumpkin just pulled a Wendigo on the live stream with Frostbite Labs, Jay Worry, and TMX. That's crazy. Pulling a Wendigo out of native is pretty crazy. Anyways, but yeah, I wonder what they're going to do with reverse hollows. Like if it's just going to be the border that's reverse hollow, or, like the actual cryptid, like original MetaZoo. It'll be interesting. But then we got another awful over here. I can't wait to pull this too. And I hope I have some 3D glasses when I pull this, because look at the design in the background here. This makes me think that if you wore 3D glasses, this card would pop out of the image would pop out of the card. Tell me what you think of that. Just pause the video and comment below. Do you think this card will look different if you wear 3D glasses? I think there's something interesting going on in this card. Next we have the Bacon Wand. I mean, Griddle Greaser Pete. Bacon Wand, I mean, this is just awesome. I mean, Griddle Greaser Pizza is awesome in general, and I don't know what's going on here. Maybe when I learn to play the game, I'll understand what's going on here better, but yeah, I can't wait to see this in person. And here's some cool artwork, Back for Seconds. So Snallygaster, I believe that's Snallygaster, picking up a couple pigs from Angry Birds. If you ever played Angry Birds, you know what I'm talking about here. But yeah, pretty cool artwork. And next we have Bat Squatch. I really like this Bat Squatch artwork. That is awesome. And next we have the 2-star rarity Bigfoot. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. This is Bigfoot. This is Hulk Smash Bigfoot. And you want to know why I think he's mad? Here's my theory anyways. He's mad that some YouTuber or TikToker or someone on Instagram put on a Bigfoot suit and tried looking like Bigfoot. But clearly that's a person in a Bigfoot suit. So this Bigfoot's just pissed off. He's like, that's not what I look like at all. I guarantee I'm going to use this card to maybe track like the MetaZoo push-up challenge. I'll write the month and how many push-ups I did on this card for every month. So this card I'm going to be collecting just for the MetaZoo push-up challenge. This is awesome. Bulk up. Next we have Cumberland Dragon from Wilderness. I mean, this is the original MetaZoo art from the old MetaZoo. Pretty cool to see it with a black border. I mean, it is a star rare, so it will have a hollow border in the background too, which would be really interesting to see, and have this card side by side with an old Cumberland Dragon card. Here's another card I can't wait to see in person, because it is a star rare down here as well. I mean, you got Bigfoot, Van Meter Visitor on there. I mean, who doesn't like cards with more than one cryptid on it, right? So it looks cool. Kind of looks like a teenage Bigfoot, and yeah, I don't know what they're doing, but I'm sure we're going to find out in the lore as to what's going on here. Next card that I really like is the Double Down chip. I mean, I just like this artwork, period. And obviously I like the World Poker Tour cards from the original MetaZoo, so this is just cool. And then obviously I'm looking forward to seeing these cards in person. The original Dragon of Oconto Falls and the new one. I can't wait to see those side by side. And the crazy thing is, a lot of these cards look good as computer images, so who knows how amazing they're going to look when we see them in person. Next we have Explosive Rabbit. I don't know, there's just something about this card. I just really like the artwork. And it's just the look on his face, just everything. I just like it. And next we have Face to Face. This is the card we thought there was going to be battle cards or whatever in the new set coming up. No battle cards, it's just humanoid Hodag with his mustache going face to face with, what is this? Billowhack Monster? Hopefully I got that right. Wait, what does it say here? And in this corner, we have Hodag. They should have changed it. It should be like, they'd be like, and in the blue corner or in the red corner, we have Hodag. Next, we have Fire Drake. The reason why I want to see this card because it's illustrated by Victor Larson. So I really want to just have this card because it was drawn by Victor Larson. And it also looks pretty badass. I like that. And of course, Flashlight Frog. This is the card, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, this is the first card that was spoiled. This card was used to show that Poncho was coming back to MetaZoo. So the Flashlight Frog is an absolute chase card for anyone. Next we got Grease Lightning. Do I have to say more? I mean, this is a chase card for everybody. Like, this is absolutely awesome. Anyone that pulls this card is going to be like, they're going to look at it for a few seconds. They're going to be like, whoa. And of course, we got the original Griddle Greaser Pete. I mean, how would I not be excited to pick that up? And it's a common, so I don't know if it's going to get any hollow in the background, but it's got a black border like a sample card, so that's just cool to have like a sample card looking Griddle Greaser Pete. Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't this the same creature as Ho-Oh from Pokemon? Like it's H-O-O-H in Pokemon Ho-Oh? I think this is the same creature, which is really cool. So I can't wait to see this in person. And then we have another Ho-Oh here, or Ho... Yeah, I guess it's pronounced the same way, right? Ho-Oh. Interesting. That's really cool. I mean, in the world of Pokemon, that's a popular card to get. So I think that was the promo card in an Elite Trainer box for... Yeah, I think it was in the Shining Legends Elite Trainer box. You would get the Ho-Oh promo card. And then we have the original Hodag. Can't wait to see that in person. I mean, it's a common card, so I don't know if it's going to get any hollow in the background. Probably not. But still, I mean, it's Hodag. The original Hodag. Next we have Hopkinsville Goblin. I really like the artwork for this. That's really nice. Here's a card that I think might be a sleeper, is the Holy Warp Egg. I mean, it is a rare, star rare. So if this has a hollow background, I think this has a lot of potential to look really crazy. Next we have Jersey Devil, the original Jersey Devil. So nothing wrong with that. And then we have another Jersey Devil right here. I mean, it looks badass. It looks pretty evil and just out of control. But I do like the original artwork better still. Next we have Lechuza. It's a common card, so I probably won't get any hollow background, which is a shame. Because I think this Lechuza artwork is absolutely awesome. Like, that is badass. For a common card, that is pretty sweet for a common card. I mean, this is the star rare Lechuza, so it's going to get a hollow background, I believe. And, I mean, it's still nice, but the common Lechuza looks way better, in my opinion. I mean, let's look at that common artwork Lechuza one more time. That is absolutely awesome. And speaking of awesome, I can't wait to see this Metal Man of Alabama card with a hollow in the background. And another card, it's a shame that it's only a common card. I would love to see this card with a hollow background, but it's a common. Let's zoom right in on that. That is some badass Metal Man of Alabama artwork. I really like that. Next we have the 2-star Monkey Mirage. I think this is going to look absolutely crazy. I think this is going to be absolutely amazing to see in person. This would definitely be a chase card as mine as well when I make that video. And then there's the Mothman. The star rare Mothman. I mean, this artwork, I mean, this is absolutely bang on what you want to see with the Mothman artwork. Anyone that's OG MetaZoo, instant. This is an instant classic. And it's got a black border. It's going to have a hollow in the background. This card is going to be absolutely crazy to pull. And then we have the 2-star rarity Mothman. I can't wait to see what that looks like with the hollow in the background and everything. Absolutely epic artwork. You see it in the opening of my video. But that 1-star rarity Mothman, I think, I mean, it can't be beat. But this is still pretty damn nice. And here's a cool card, Mothman Statue. So I'll zoom on in here. I can't wait to see what this looks like in person as well. That's pretty cool. Here's an interesting card, Oconto Falls Arcade. I wonder if there's any spoilers in here for future, like, MetaZoo games or anything. I mean, look what it says right here. Caster's Quest. Is this going to be a thing in the future that MetaZoo is going to do? Make something called Caster's Quest? That's very interesting. That might be a spoiler alert right there. I kind of wish I had an arcade machine in this picture, though, Polybius. That would have been cool. And why is the joystick on this side of the arcade cabinet? Normally, when you're in an arcade, the buttons are on the right side, the joystick's on the left. Correct me if I'm wrong, I've never seen an arcade machine where the joystick is on the right side and the buttons are on the left side. That doesn't make sense. But maybe there's an arcade machine I haven't seen like that. I mean, it's possible. I haven't seen it. Here's another card I can't wait to see in person. Pamola. I mean, damn. This dude is jacked up and ready for battle. That is a badass artwork right there. And then we could compare that to the Pamola Pamola from the original MetaZoo. I mean, nothing wrong with that. When you compare it to this Pamola, I mean, holy moly. I think this card's cool just because it reminds me of Pot of Greed from Yu-Gi-Oh! This is just a, or like, what are these furry things? I can't remember the name of them. Or maybe this is Gengar wearing a mask. Is that Gengar behind there? It's kind of like a Gengar looking thing. Anyways, pretty cool looking card. Can't wait to see that in person. I really like this artwork. Penetrating Screech. Oh, this Pamola is only a common card, so it's not going to get a hollow background. That's the third card in this list. That is absolutely epic, the artwork, but it's a common card, so we're not going to see it as a reverse hollow or hollow probably. And here's 3 cards. I really can't wait to see what they look like. So we got Phantom Car. Pretty cool. I mean, actually pretty badass. That's awesome. And then we have Phoenix as a 2-star rare. That's going to look really good in person. And then we have Phoenix as the 1-star rare, which I think looks better than the 2-star rare. Now we're on the Piasa Bird. How would I not want to collect this card? I mean, I never owned a Piasa Bird sample card, so to get this card with the black border and it's going to have hollow on it, that's going to be pretty special to have in the collection. And then we have the new jacked up Piasa Bird. I don't know what he's doing, but in the lore we're probably going to find out. He's attacking someone or something. I mean, this is going to look good. It's like an illustration rare Piasa Bird. I really like this and cannot wait to pull this out of a pack. And then we have Power Up Orange. I mean, I love Power Up Red. This is a star rare, so it's going to come as a hollow. This is going to look good, and I can't wait to see what it looks like in person. Next we have Pukwudgie. This is a common, so it's, oh man, it's really, see, this is the 4th one where the common card artwork is so good. I wish it could have hollow, but it's not going to. It's a common card. And this Pukwudgie over here, it's a diamond rare. That almost looks like a Pukwudgie that'd be from Hero Quest 1.0. The original Quetzalcoatlus. Very nice. And it's a star rare. It's got the black border. Can't wait to pull that card. And honestly, I still feel like this looks better than the 2-star rarity Quetzalcoatlus. I mean, this still looks good, but I do like this one better. And next, we have the Radioactive Hornet cards. I can't wait to see these in person. Unfortunately, this is a common. This is a uncommon. So I don't think they're going to get any full hollow or anything, and I think they deserve it. But still, they're going to be cool to see in person. And look what we have here. I mean, do I even need to say more? I mean, come on. I mean, it's so perfect that I've talked plenty about it, and I'm sure everyone else has talked plenty about it too. How the Rat King promo used to be this rare grail promo to have, and it turned into a common card. And literally in the new MetaZoo, it is, as you can see down here with the circle, it is a common card. How perfect is that? Next, even though it's a common card, I think this is an upgrade for Slide Rock Bolter. I never liked the old one, and I think most people didn't. But this actually looks pretty... I like it. I like the Slide Rock Bolter. It's definitely an upgrade. Oh, then we have Snipe. It's just a common card. So another common card that we'll probably never see with a full hollow. That would probably look insane as a full hollow. Yeah, it's only a common. It's crazy how many common cards are in this video. That would be really nice if they were rare cards to see what they would look like with a full hollow. And even the original Snipe is just an uncommon. It's got the diamond down here for rarities, so this is not going to get a full hollow either. That's a shame. But still, it'd be cool to pull this card. And yet another common card that I wish we could see as a full hollow. Stormbringer. I think this artwork is absolutely fantastic. But we're not going to see it any more than what we're seeing it right here. It's just going to be a common card. And obviously I'm excited to see what any of the Sun Wukong cards are going to look like. So here's 2 different 2-star rarities. I mean, any Sun Wukong card is going to be 100% a chase card. And next we have Trample. Obviously it's Babe the Blue Ox. I really want to see what this looks like in person because I don't think the computer image is doing it justice. I think this is going to be a surprise card to pull that's going to look really good. And yet again another common card that I wish we could see as a full hollow, but Uktena. Another creature or beastie or whatever that reminds me of Tizaruk that was so underrated in the old MetaZoo, and Uktena is just a common card here. But we do have an Uktena star rare, so this is... I like the common card better, the artwork, than the star rare artwork. So I know this one's probably going to get a hollow background, and it's still pretty badass, but I do like the common one better. This should be interesting. We have 2 star rare Van Meter visitors. So I can't wait to see these in person and put them side by side and see what looks better. Based on what I see right now though, it's hard to say. I think I gotta go with this one right here. Maybe I'm biased because it reminds me of Shining Charizard from a long time ago, where it's like kind of like from behind flying away type thing. Now here's an uncommon card that I think looks cool. Let's zoom in on the artwork. So Wildfire. I just like what's going on here. You got Cumberland Dragon, you got Snipe, and who is this dude down here? Oh, that's probably Jackalope. I think that's just cool artwork. I mean, let's take a moment to appreciate that. So Wildfire going on in California, and Cumberland Dragon, Jackalope, and Snipe gotta find a new place to go. Next we have the common card Ziz. I don't know much about the gameplay yet, and this looks really good. I really like this artwork. But I mean, we got 8 up here and we got a 10 up here. I imagine when I learn the gameplay, this is gonna be a good card to have. Or a pretty powerful card. And here we have the 2 star rarity Ziz. I mean, it's got 8 there, 10 there. This artwork, I think this is going to look really fantastic in person. Okay, now it's time to move on to what everyone was waiting for. And this isn't going to be an alphabetical order for this part of the video. We're on to the alternate arts, the 3 star rares, the one that we're aware of anyways. There's 20 of them on the MetaZoo home screen if you click on cards on MetaZooTCG.com. So we got Bigfoot. I just want to see what this looks like in person with the hollow background and the texture and everything. I mean, this Bigfoot looks kind of goofy, but it could be like the Bigfoot, and we're talking about in Frostbite Labs, a live stream with Funko Slumpkin and TMX and Jay Worry. That maybe this is the Bigfoot from Harry and the Hendersons back in, I think, the 90s or the 80s or whatever. And then we have Chupacabra. Absolutely a chase card for me. I really want to own this card. I really like this Chupacabra 3 star alternate art. And actually, since we're at the end of the video, I'm going to go through all the 3 star rarity cards and give my, 2 cents, my opinion on them. Lady Luck. I think this will look like, all of these are going to look really interesting because these are just computer images. So when we see the texture for all these cards, I think they're going to be all really cool to see. Like, these are definitely like special illustration rares from Pokemon. But honestly, probably even better. I just really wonder what the pull rates for these cards are going to be. I really hope you can get about 2 or 3 of these per box, or at least a couple. But if you can get go through a whole box and not get one of these alternate art rares, I think that'd be a big mistake, but we'll find out. So next we got Dingbell. I mean, come on, man. You want a special illustration rare? This is where it's at, right here. Here we have Sun Wukong, Creature, Myth. So I think the other 3 star rare Sun Wukong is different, but we'll find out in a bit here. But yeah, obviously this is going to look amazing. I think for OG MetaZoo fans, this Quetzalcoatlus is going to be a huge chase. Like, this is going to look absolutely amazing. Rainbow Crow is a perfect example, like Frostbite Lab said. When you look at the computer image, it doesn't look the world's greatest, but they did show this in the video, what it really looks like. And yeah, this card is going to look amazing in person, like absolutely amazing. And then we have Hodag. Hodag was never a big chase for me in the original MetaZoo, but this is going to look good. I just love what they're doing, man. They're taking Pokemon special illustration rares to the next level, in my opinion, especially with the texturing that's going to be on these cards. This is going to look absolutely awesome. And then we have Snallygaster, everyone's least favorite cryptid besides Slide Rock Bolter and Funeral Mountain Terror Shot, and maybe Hoop Snake. But I mean, I guess this is what Snallygaster looks like in the folklore, right? So what can you do? And then we got Ziz. This is going to look absolutely crazy in person. And then we have Dragon of Kanto Falls. I mean, this is the definition of a chase card. This looks good right now. I can't even imagine what this is going to look like when you pull it out of a pack. Like, this is absolutely crazy. Next we have Grootslang. It's not one of my favorites, but maybe it's because it's a new beastie or a new creature. I haven't seen this yet, but another one that'll be very interesting to see what it looks like in person. Next we have Trample. This is actually pretty cool looking. I think this was in the spoiler video they had as well. So this is what, Exploding Rabbit or whatever, and Hopkinsville Goblin getting trampled by Golden Bear. That's pretty cool. Pretty nice card. Next we have Piasa Bird. Honestly right now, but this is a computer image, I'm not the biggest fan of the way it looks. But I have a feeling my opinion is going to change drastically once I see this in person. Because if you were to put some crazy hollow on here and some texture, I think this card would look a lot more badass. It doesn't really remind me of Piasa Bird when I look at it. And it's definitely not my favorite Piasa bird artwork by any means, but I think it could grow on me big time. And then we have Phoenix. This, oh my goodness, this card is going to look amazing in person. And next we have Gyarados. I mean, Basilisk. Why can't I say that? Basilisk? Anyways. Not a chase card for me, but obviously like any of these cards, probably going to look a lot better in person. And when you see there's hands down here, I'm sure this is part of the lore, part of the story of MetaZoo or whatever's coming up. Something's going on here in this scene, so that's pretty cool. And then from Ragnarok with Thor, we have the Sword of Surtur. This card we've seen already in the video. It looks absolutely amazing. So definitely a chase card. And then we have Sun Wukong, the Clone King. I don't know if this is my chase card anymore. We'll get to that in a bit, but this card is obviously going to look amazing. We already seen it in the video, what it looks like with the texture and all that. Absolutely crazy. And trust me, if I pull this card, I'm going to be jumping up and down. This is obviously a huge chase, but it's not my #1 chase card. Next, we have Mothman, the 3-star rarity. I mean, I got to see this in person, because this already looks pretty good here, but I still want that 1-star rarity Mothman more than any other Mothman in the set, even though this looks absolutely crazy to see a full art Mothman. Like, this looks absolutely crazy. And next we have Monkey Mirage. I think this is going to be my chase card of all the 3-star rarities. I think this is it right here. I really like this. I mean, as you can tell in my opening credits in my video, I love Lightning. I like the Monkey King. So this is probably going to look absolutely bonkers in person. And remember, there's one card missing from all this. Loveland Frogman's not coming out until the next set, the first expansion set, when they have the water type come out. That's going to be crazy. Oh, and another thing, there are hidden, there's a different rarity level even beyond 3-star. It was hinted at in the spoiler video that MetaZoo put out as well. They said there's like, I think there's like 5 cards that they're not even going to show in the magazine, that they're so rare and so cool that you just got to pull it to see it. But also, too, on MetaZooTCG.com, if you look over here in the rarity, they have common, uncommon, rare, super rare, alt art, which is the 3-star, but there's also a hidden rare. We don't know what that looks like. Is that 4 stars? Is it just going to be an HR? Like, yeah, because when you click on this, nothing comes up on the website. So, they have not been revealed yet, but there are hidden rares, which is really cool. Anyways, thank you for watching through this entire video if you did. I mean, it was pretty long, but yeah, these are some of my favorite cards that I can't wait to pull when I do a live stream in early April, just to see what they look like in person. And it's amazing how many of the common cards are so amazing, but they'll never get a full holo treatment. So yeah, anyways, comment below, let me know what you think. And I look forward to seeing everyone else's videos talking about the cards, the artwork, everything. I can't wait to see all the content that's coming out. And to follow up this video, I'll do maybe top 10 list, top 13, or maybe my chase cards, whatever. I'll figure it out. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Comment below, and we'll see you in the next video.